Why did the hand of God appear in the middle of the greatest feast in Babylon? That night, King Belshazzar held a grand banquet in the palace of Babylon. 1,000 nobles attended. Wine flowed without stopping, and music echoed throughout the hall. They were drunk, proud, and convinced that Babylon was untouchable. No one could bring it down. But in his drunkenness, the king crossed a dangerous line. He gave an order: bring the gold and silver vessels taken from the temple of God in Jerusalem, so that we may drink from. The sacred objects dedicated to God were used for drinking and praising idols. It was a blatant act of disrespect. At that very moment, a human hand appeared, and its fingers began writing on the wall in front of the lampstand. The entire hall fell silent. King Belshazzar was terrified. His face turned pale, and his knees knocked together. He called for the wise men and magicians, but none of them could read the writing. Finally, the queen remembered Daniel, a man filled with the Spirit of God. Daniel entered the palace and said, "Keep your gifts for yourself, and give your rewards to someone else. I will read the writing for the king and tell him what it means." The words are Mene, Tekel, Upharsin. Mene, God has numbered the days of your kingdom and brought it to an end. Tekel, you have been weighed on the scales and found wanting. Upharsin, your kingdom is divided and given to the Medes and Persians. There was no chance to fix it. That very night, Babylon was conquered. King Belshazzar was killed. A mighty empire fell in a single night. It's not about how strong you are. It's about whether you honor God. Power cannot save those who do not honor him. The king had